So it's been about a week or two since Mr. God and I have played E6E and I hopped on to finish the Tree of Life only to find one big issue. Mr. God did not set up the correct leaves and I can't grow them all by tomorrow when we plan to record again. So instead of waiting another 2 weeks for everything to grow, I am going to spawn the items in and deplete my time in a bottle by 150 hours and throw all of the one leaf type away and go harvest the dark oak leaves by hand. Now those items are gone for good.
Flexer Nation said, "Welcome back everyone to E6E. Before we start, I'd like to say that Mr. God and I have been on an extended break due to life and other crap happening to me, but we're back and today W are going to start bragging rights. So how are you, Mr. God?"
I am very well, thank you. And for the record, I did not go on holiday or break. It was her and her alone. She said it wasn't good enough. She said she couldn't do it, guys. She bowed down. She said she couldn't handle it. Lost her nerve. Didn't have the stamina. She broke down, started crying like a little girl. You're gonna cut all this out, aren't you? Not really. I didn't do that much. It was only a little bit after you stopped. Don't say that. It was just a couple of cosmetic. Yeah, I had a couple of cosmetic upgrades. Um, Man, the wall and shit that took so long to do. You notice the trim on the wall as well. Like it's not just the wall. Like there's a trim to it. Did all that. I added windows to all the towers. Don't know if you saw that. I redid the towers themselves, the top of the towers, made them a little bit more fancy. They match the um, yeah, the roller coaster. Well, to be fair, you kept complaining that the one that we had wasn't big enough, so I made it bigger. It's actually 3 chunks long, that one, and it isn't chunk loaded. So if you do want to use it and AFK it, or you have to AFK it rather than leave it alone. Yeah, I souped it up to the absolute tits. It's as fast as I could physically make it. Essentially, it's got two of the wind turbines are just powering the pokers, the deployers, and then one is just for the actual thing. I physically can't make it any faster. I chose the easy one. I think she realized, yeah. I've got to go and program this stupid thing. I'm going to program these crafters to be able to make the stuff that I need so I can auto craft it. Oh yeah, I ain't stupid. You take me for? Plus, I still, for everybody else, I still have issues with my hands. So like, I do have to be somewhat careful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. No, I'm struggling with this thing right now. I don't even know what's going on. This thing's just like decided not to. That'll be why. Okay, that makes sense. It'd be good if we could get something done, like even if it's just the controller. I haven't even looked at the. I'm just at the minute. I'm just making the stuff to even make to actually be able to craft the bloody thing that we need. I've not even looked at the recipe for it. Like I'm looking at the actual items needed. Like not the items for it, but the item was. You need a radiant star. Oh god, you need 4 irradiant stars that are attuned to Avidus. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Why are we doing this again? Okay, why am I doing this again? Eh, some days I wonder if it's worth it. Rune holder. I need 2 of them, 3 of them, and 1 of them. Andesite, as in the like cobble equivalent. It should be. I think that's set up. So now that's doing that. I've just got to wait for them to craft. Put them back. Now I can actually look at this. Oh man, this is going to suck. You don't get sucked. That's not that's not how this works. I'm just going to do this one step at a time. First things first, I need to convert these into that. Well, that ain't good. Do you have arrows? Could you bring some to me? At the Nether Aura thing. Because there ain't any left. There's like a millimeter of aura. You could fill up all the dispensers for me, that'd be brilliant. The one in the overworld, I actually hooked up, actually like tied it into pipes and stuff. No, it's probably either in the system or it'll be in the chest by the container stuff, I would imagine. Might even be on the wall, I don't know. One of those places. The amount of mana this is going to use is ballistic, by the way. We need branches of Yggdrasil or whatever it's called, and each one requires 2 celestial mycelium filaments, which is Ingo of the Skies, Mana Pearl, Star Metal, and it says 6 pools of mana on a mana infuser. Yeah, we need 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. No, it uses 2 per one, not 4. So it's we need 11, so we need 22 of them. So 22 times 6. Yes, it is looking less and less likely that we can do this in one episode. But don't worry, YouTube people. This is why there is multiple videos and video edits and stuff. Which Tina loves edited videos. You're telling them though, you're telling them now that the first episode is going to be like it's going to be released in a minute. Like they're not going to see this video for like 4 months. Yeah, hi future people. Or past people. I don't even know. I don't know if my title is editor, because I don't actually edit stuff. Well, I mean, I suppose I edit the schedule and shit, but I'm not like a video editor. I'm like the scheduling coordinator, I guess you'd call me. Yeah, titles, description, schedule the videos, sorted out the massive mess that she made, and brought it up to code. So many videos that were backed up. I mean, put it for everybody listening. Put it this way: she had about 250, 300 videos. Only out of 70 videos for one specific game, not this game, a different game. Out of the 70 plus videos that she had, only 35 of them were actual videos. The other 35 were duplicates or re-uploads. Yeah, Stardew, which you should check out. Yeah, shameless plug. Yeah. I need a name. Where my thing gone? Okay. But yeah, there was a lot of clustery fuckery going on. Essentially, I had to try and sort them all out and get them to a point where they were all the ones we wanted on there, or all the ones we wanted. So I kind of cleaned it up, so now I can very efficiently do it. What would have taken essentially several hours took me a couple, because I'm super efficient and I am a god. You know this, she knows this. Right. I just made that, and I'm not sure why I made it. Oh, now I know. I am gobsmacked, you know? What the first words are. We've been back on here for like 10 minutes. And she's like, yeah, I may have fucked up. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. We've got loads of... We've... 128 ingots you ordered? That's a lot of terror steel. I mean, start throwing rings in. Like, just throw rings into everything. FYI, you're better off putting them in the other two. The 6 pools that are towards the generators, put them in those, because it separates from there anyway. It divides it between all of them. I mean, wrong machine. I'm looking at you through the window. Put it in the other pools, the ones that are behind it. Yeah, them. Put them in. Put it in those 3, or the 3 on the left and the 3 on the right. You probably want to put like 2 or 3 rings in each. Like, one of those rings is enough to fill that pool like twice. So a full ring. So if you put like 2 in each, it should last a while. May not be enough, but it'll be a while. I also need to. God. I need to craft runes of Midgard as well, but that's going to use mana. So I can't do that until you're finished. Yeah, these do I need? 1, 2. Seven and then. Why do I only have 6 conduit? How have you broken already? Oh. I know. I mean, you honestly, you think you got the better end of the deal? I don't know if you did. I'm going to be honest. Like, some of these are a pain to do. I need the leaves for it as well. Like, I need crystalline oak leaves. And then I also need crystalline flowering Paulo Verde leaves, which are all created. They're not too hard, but it does require me to probably go and find them. Man. You're gonna be a while. Yep. It's just grass. It's pretty easy. Yep. That's not that bad. How much do you need? Wait, 3,100? Oh, God. I mean, you do make 4 every one, so you only need 3,600. Really. You need to make 3,600 things. So if you might know, if you need 3160 turf, it's 1-to-1. So if you need 3160 turf, you only need 3,160 grass. I guess so. We have 205. That's helpful. I think we grossly underestimated how long this is going to take us. By the way, we knew this wasn't going to be fast. We knew it wasn't. We knew this part was going to take a while. I think we've underestimated the estimation. We haven't started on any of the other stuff yet. Yeah, but we got to make this first. Well, technically, right? Technically, we don't actually have to make the Tree of Life. We just have to make the controller, right? The actual tree. Well, I know it's needed for later on, but for right now, the controller is the only thing we actually need, because the recipes to make those things, the final product uses it, right? Or like some of them. Is it some of them? No, all of them. Okay, so the Tree of Life actually is required to make every single shard. So we can't make shards without it. But we can get everything else. But I mean, it's good. It's a good idea to try, I guess. Yeah. I mean, go to the Gaia reactor and use the Gaia reactor to fill the rings, and then transport them back. Yay. I'm just waiting on steel. Nice. Did you want to? Did you want to show the people the document thing we made? I say we. I mean me. No, we didn't. That one. Is that the one you have? You showing it? Are you showing it? Yeah. So for anybody else, I pulled the data from this basically directly from the files. So this is essentially what the file says is required to make each individual shard. So it tells you how many shards are made per set, so per set of items. And then it tells you how many of each thing is actually needed. So quantity 50. So if you look at culinary, you need 50 engineering school student meals. You need 2,500 total. So you need to actually make 2,500 engineering student meals. And then the mana, I put it there, but I'm not sure how we calculate that mana when we do it. I'm not sure we need to worry about it. Shockingly, one of the easiest things to do is actually like the bit of the battle mastery one for the mech suit stuff. It's only 10, so we need to make 10 helmets, 10 body armor, 10 pants, 10 boots, 10 tools. And then the rest of it is all auto craft, essentially. Energistics is 50, so you make the whole thing in one go. But it does require you to have a load of extra crap, like fusion reactor stuff, reactor glass, coils, saturation condensers. It gets pretty crazy. You need 8 induction cells. You also need tritanium, I can't even pronounce it, and deuterium, which can only be made using the big machines that we've got out there, which I have also prepped. I don't think you actually showed them. You saw us building the big multi-blocks on a previous video. I've since been back there and provided it power, provided it with pressure and create rotational, all of those, so they're essentially ready to rock. Why is this not working? might be why. What did I do with... I think that the secretary things can do it. But silk touch all that probably, yeah. Try breaking it without anything. Yeah, so if we average like a couple of hours a week, this is going to take us a while. Hmm. Need 24 more. 20, no, 19 more. Well, we should have enough rune holders to make the tree. The rest of it's just kind of, yeah. The runes aren't too difficult. One of them got that. We need one of them. Make that. Oh, make it faster. Midgard. Vanaheim. Oh, fuck. I need to see his sigil. Hmm. I did. Yes, I did. That's because there isn't one. It's automatic. If you, depending on how much living wood you need, if you If you draw it all out of the system, it will start creating it on its own. How many do you need? Okay, dream wood isn't even made with living wood, it's made with polished wood planks. Oh, yeah, no. True. But there was like 300 in the system. Is there not now? So use it all. It will create more on its own. Just use all of it, and it will create more to refill it. Just make sure you take it out of the system, because if the system sees that it's still got some, it won't make any. That's clearly not on, is it? Bit of friend to stab me. Okay, we've got all the runes. We've got them, we've got all the runes, we've got the resonating gems. The only thing I need is these two creation catalysts, and then all of the branches of Yog-Sothoth, and then the leaves, and then the irradiant stars. Have you made a recipe for the lightning craft yet? For the crystalline stuff? Which specifically do you need? Can you get away with just being oak, or does it have to be dark oak? Yes. Huh? Oh, so it's crystalline oak leaves that you need. That's fine. The flowering things I also need. So I'll make recipes for them. And then crystalline dark oak. Another star, that's why I got it. And these are lightning craft. Oh fuck. Just made the lightning crafts, then I realised I didn't add the lightning orb to them. Are those flowering Halo Verde leaves? I'm pretty sure that you have to go and hunt for them. I think I found them before. Like in some kind of what's it biome? In a biome, I can't remember. So we're not going to be able to craft them yet. I suppose I can go. We don't have leaves, right? Oh, we do. We have everything. No. Have you tried getting good? What is it, madam, that you need assistance with, other than getting good? Hmm? What are you trying to craft with it? You've probably got the wrong type. Uh, is it not? I mean, it shows it's got some in it. It is. It just went up. 67? You had it on regulator mode. There you go. Silly noodle. It's FYI for everybody else. She calls me noodle, like bad noodle, all the fucking time. My new nickname for her, silly noodle. Or should I tell the people your real nickname? The one that strikes fear into your enemies. It's gone very silent. I mean, she typed something. Go for it and then type something. It's concerning. Why? I'm going to say it next time you go AFK while you're recording. I'm gonna go and look into these leaves that we need. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Why am I getting a phone call? Oh, hang on, I'll go back.
Flexer Nation said, "That was a weird cut from a clip Mr. God hasn't even seen yet, but now we're back and oh boy did some stuff happen, but we're now ready, and while this happens Mr. God is going to tell you a story."
What story? Well, of what you did. So obviously I didn't see this. She did all this like overnight when I was asleep in my warm bed. Essentially, we were preparing for building this big tree, which is why there's a fucking great hole in the floor now. Good point. I assume you go there. You got your magnet ring off. Please work. Yeah, so essentially what happened is she was doing weird stuff. She had to finish the getting the there we go. Actually worked. I saw that. It said we completed it said we completed we completed bragging rights, we can stop. Yeah, anyway, well so I don't know. It probably goes because of the crafting thing. So yeah, essentially what happened is this hole wasn't here. I hadn't done it yet. I planned on signing on and doing it, and I forgot. And she decided to come on and make up all the stuff for this massive tree that we're about to build. Loads of ingredients that are needed, thousands and thousands and thousands. And somehow during this, with the copy and paste gadget, there's a copy mode and there's a paste mode. If you're on paste mode and you right click, it will literally build it. No matter how much of the stuff you've got on you, it will try and build it. Which means you can build it in stages if necessary. As long as it's anchored, you can essentially build it in stages. And I swear to God, are you trying to use that copy and paste gadget right now? You better not be. All right, fair enough. So yeah, but essentially she right-clicked by accident because she's a muppet, and it pasted half of it in the world, which meant she didn't know what items were missing. And instead of hitting the undo button and bringing it all back into her inventory, she decided to panic and spam click the right click, which means she couldn't undo it. She got all of the rest of the dank knolls, which hold all of these items. Well, we'll do it in a minute. I've got a teleport thing for it. And yeah, basically she just made it worse. And instead of doing the smart thing, which was logging off and dealing with it the next day, she decided to spend like 5 hours or something stupid trying to fix it. She then destroyed half of the base from using a magic spell, which for anybody that's watched the series, they'll know I do not like her using these spells, especially within range of the base, because of this. Because she destroys stuff because she's looking at it and like she blows holes through the base and all sorts of stuff. And she hasn't actually shown me how bad it was. She's told me that she destroyed parts of the towers and all sorts of random stuff. And if this was on a local playthrough, if this was on like my computer or her computer, it would have 1000% been worth just backdating it. Because it's on a server, to download the world file and stuff is multiple gigs, and chances are the backup would have been a very old backup and you would have lost a load of data. The server does not like this mod pack, and it struggles. I do have an idea of actually how to shrink the mod pack file by deleting dimensions that we no longer use. Yeah, there was holes apparently in everywhere and stuff. The keen observation of you may have actually also just realised that there's grass blocks underneath the deuterium thing. I think it's the deuterium. Oh, the stellar neutron activator. If she comes and looks at it. So we found out a few seconds ago that I dug the hole and I then didn't realize that it actually encroached one block. I'm not joking when I say this. This hole was perfectly spaced, unintentionally. It fit in this gap between the two machines perfectly, and we didn't do that unintentional. Turns out that it was actually one block too close to the mana Gaia thing. And so we had to move this one block over, which meant we had to literally move this whole thing. So we just did this, moved this whole thing over. Yeah, she broke Gaia. Oh. When? Oh my god, you didn't. Was that with magic again? Was it? Did you break it with magic? Okay, I think you should be giving me your magic book and relinquishing it at this point. You clearly cannot be trusted with it. This is, again, bear in mind, people, this is why I don't think she should have it, because she's so reckless with it. It's even worse, like, than being in creative, because you can just fire random shit and destroy stuff. Oh, not even the water? She messaged me like as she was getting off, which was like literally midday for me. I'd only just woken up, and she messaged me at like 12 o'clock my time, and I'd just woken up, so I saw the messages before she went off. And she's like, "Are you mad? You're gonna be mad?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not mad. It was an accident. You know, shit happens." Now I'm mad because the amount of destruction that she's done from using magic. I've just realised my greenhouse. I've looked at my greenhouse. What did you? Oh my god! How? Just how? You give me your magic book. You're not allowed it anymore. You're rebuilding that, and it better be right. You're not give me the tree stuff. I don't think you can be trusted with it. It wasn't a flaw. You're talking about the double spacing thing. Double spacing or double jointed thing. Yeah, that would. It's because it's a weird size. The inside and the outside are different dimensions because it's 5 block wide, so they're never going to be even. Yeah, I know. But it just when I did it, I used the copy and paste gadget to do it, and it took a while to do. And after I realized, I just didn't want to redo it, and it was only cosmetic, and really wasn't noticeable unless you ran around it, which we don't really do. So I was like, ah, screw it. But I knew about it. I just didn't care to change it. Are we building this tree, by the way? This episode's going on and we're not even doing anything. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should have the tree though. I don't know. I don't know if you can be trusted with the button. Hurry up. That's half a tree. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there is a door. It's over here. Fluid intakes, mana intake, fluid intakes, mana intake. But where the hell's the? I'd be the controller. Is that the stairs? Where the hell's the controller? We don't even know if it's worked. We need to find. Oh, I found it. It's up there. And it's idle. It's worked. Yeah. Like at the back, there's like a windy staircase. Just said that. Wait, what? I didn't say mana pool. Hmm? Oh, I'm ecstatic. Do you realise how close this in mushroom thing is, by the way? This wall. Right. Oh, look, it's like literally one block. We again, not done intentionally. Oh, cool. I mean, we need it. We physically need this to be able to make the shards. It's pretty pro. This, like, to make this thing is pretty pricey. What's concerning me is there's mana inputs down here, and I don't know what the best way to fill this thing up with mana is, because all of our mana is up top. Yeah, it's quite far though. Like, even if we use it on the other side, we would have to put mana pools like through the walls and shit. It is doable. It's just, yeah, it'll be a little rough. And I doubt it needs mana in all four corners either. It's got the ability to, but it probably doesn't need to. Input and output is there. Fluid input and output is there. And there's only some of them don't need that many fluids. There's only a few that actually do. There's Starlight, Deuterium, Troterium. I don't think there's water. Bit of a mixed bag. Well, Yeah, it will. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to. So the mana output on this on the Gaia comes it goes on two sides. We're only using one side right now. We'll have to feed the mana. Or we don't have to. We just put it on the other side as well. I think if it's got somewhere to go, it'll go. But I could be wrong, but I think those sparks go like 10 blocks. So we'll do it. I mean, it'll be easy to do. Set a spark, put a pool, let the pool fill up, and then move it down and down and down. I think where's me teleport even jigger? Blink. Is this not hollow? The inside of this. I don't know. No, around the tree. I thought maybe the around the tree was hollow, but it doesn't look like it is. Hmm. It's going to be interesting. Because anywhere like this is turf here. Turf we can't break turf because it's part of this multi-block. We might literally have to run pools across the surface as far as we can get, and then inside the tree, and then go down. That's too far away, but yeah. Then there'll need to be like one or two in between that. Yeah, it can be like 10 blocks, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's maybe as far as that one can go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One there. And then yeah. We need pools and sparks basically to try it. I can try and do that now actually if you want. Right, see you in the next episode. What are you doing? Sentinel.
Flexer Nation said, "Thanks for watching everyone. This was a massive pain in the butt, but it's done and we couldn't be happier, so we'll catch you in the Flex one. Show us out, Mr. Go."
Mr. Go? What? Unacceptable. You forget the D all the time. Goodbye, everybody. Hopefully,
Mr.
we'll
Go
have some more
D.
fish cupcake. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bye.